Hello, everybody. OK, so let's talk about this situation at Liverpool, because it's been a major talking point in football for weeks now. On Saturday, it got significantly worse after the 3-3 draw with Leeds, when the star striker Mo Salah, who'd been benched for the last 3 games, gave an explosive interview in which he accused the club of throwing him under the bus and talked about his lack of relationship with the manager. Jamie, you addressed Mo Salah's interview when you were on British TV. You called it disgraceful. You said it was a very calculated move and it was aimed at doing the maximum damage. Since you said all of that, which was only last night, Mo Salah posted on social and posted this. It might not surprise you that Jamie also got in the comments. I don't know if we've got a shot of that as well, but I believe your reply to this went something along the lines of, "I've never wanted Liverpool to win a game of football more. Come on, you mighty Reds."
Yeah. Why are you being petty, Jamie? What's wrong? Why are you getting involved in this?
I wasn't replying to that, by the way. I replied to somebody else's post.
Okay.
The people I work for on British TV.
Right.
What can you clarify your comments? What do you mean by that?
I am really desperate for Liverpool to win today. For the manager, I'm the same as Mo Salah. I've got no relationship with the manager. I don't know him that well. But I think what happened there and how he spoke about the manager, I'm desperate for him to win tonight, just for him. And then also the supporters who've gone over there who are not Mo Salah fans, they're not Jamie Carragher fans. You support Liverpool. Whoever the manager is, whoever the supporters is, you support the club. And I just want them all to win because, as I said, there's been a lot of focus, understandably so, in the last couple of days on Mo Salah's comments. But, you know, the manager's got to answer questions in the press conference constantly. Alisson Becker, who showed great leadership, I think last night as well, in the press conference, he was getting asked about his mate, Mo Salah, obviously, in his comments, but he wants to defend him and also defend the club and the manager as well. So it was not an easy position for him. So, yeah, I'm desperate for them, you know, to get the result tonight, yeah. And obviously I had me say on it last night. I don't want to revisit that. But I was a little bit frustrated when I saw that post today.
What's wrong with it?
He doesn't mention Liverpool tonight playing in the game. Liverpool are playing a big game tonight. That's more important than anyone in the San Siro, and they need to get a result because of the result they had last time when Mo Salah was playing against PSV. So if he'd put a comment like, "Good luck to the lads tonight," he may not have meant it, I don't know. But Liverpool have got a huge game tonight, and he puts out a social media post like that, which he hasn't posted for the last 6 weeks, so I'm told. I don't follow Mo Salah for obvious reasons. But in the last 6 weeks...
Did he remove you as a follower?
Probably. But in the last 6 weeks, Liverpool have been going through one of the worst runs they've had since the 1950s. He hasn't posted then and come out in support for the manager or the club or the team or give any sort of, you know, hope going forward for his supporters. He does it this morning about himself.
Do you have an opinion either side of this?
Yeah, I do. Look, nobody is talking about what Mo Salah has achieved in the game. We're talking about a moment in time that I think he got wrong. You do not talk about your personal situation openly when your team is struggling. You do it in a dressing room. I've done it. I went to the dressing room and smashed everything in. I went to the office of the boss and complained about stuff. I went also, let me share that one with you, when I was at Barcelona, I went away with the team. They put me in the stand. Did you hear me talking about it? No. There is a team. You need to protect your team at all costs, all the time. Now, freedom of speech, I can understand that you want to speak. I can understand the frustration. I don't understand the how and the when. That doesn't make any sense to me. That was wrong. And when people talk about relationship, the only relationship a coach wants to have with a player is him to perform. If you're not performing, then your position is in danger. It's not a due to have a position, especially at a club like Liverpool. It's not about that. He is, after saying that, an outstanding player. That has nothing to do with what he has achieved at Liverpool. But that was wrong.
Can I ask you a little, Tio? He's a superstar, isn't he? So you've been there. You've all got big egos, haven't you? And the situation where you come out, I understood him on one point, but I don't agree with him putting himself before the team. And I said that a couple of days ago. But you've been in that position where you've been the main man. What is that like then to be dropped?
Well, I just told you. I tell you, we were playing Villarreal away. I'm on the bus, I'm traveling, and I haven't been playing so much with Barcelona at that particular moment. We won the treble the year before, but I wasn't performing. So if you're not performing, you put yourself in a situation when you leave the door open for someone to be in. I traveled. We arrive at the stadium. I'm in the stand. Why am I going to make a fuss about it? Am I going to make it about myself? Am I going to talk to the press after? I've achieved stuff in the game. But team first. If I had to say something, and by the way, I said it to Pep, what I thought about what was happening, but not publicly. This is when I think he was wrong, and it has nothing to do again with what he has achieved. I repeat, I love Mo Salah. I love what he has done in the game. That's a different topic. There, that's not how you go about stuff.
If he was in the dressing room, go on.
What bit do you understand of it?
But his frustration, all what he's done. Him not coming on in games, and
Well, what game should he have come on in?
I would have put him on against Leeds
When?
when he needed another goal.
When did he need another goal?
Leeds were in the game, was putting pressure, and at times they could have been exposed on the counter attack. You know Mo Salah, you know his record from previous years. He can get you a goal. Yes, his form's not been great.
Okay,
but I understand his frustration. Go on.
Winning 2-0. Okay, Leeds come back to 2-2.
Yeah.
Yeah. The ball's in play for about 3 minutes before Liverpool score to make it 3-2. So the only time you could criticise Arne Slot
I'm not
for not
criticising
putting him
Arne
on...
Slot. I'm not.
Well, are you criticising him? He's the one who decides.
What do you mean, then?
So what I'm saying is, there was a 3-minute window between 2-2 and 3-2. You're not going to bring Mo Salah on when Liverpool are in front. You're not. Because he's not going to great defend set pieces, and he's not going to run back for you.
Yeah, but there's most of the games in set pieces. Like, Mo Salah's now become a player who doesn't get in on the pitch now.
No, hang on.
It's ridiculous.
Liverpool have got major problems with set pieces. You've got to think what the manager's thinking on the side of the pitch. Am I going to bring a guy on who doesn't defend and is not going to help me on set pieces because he's so small? OK? So there's a 2-3 minute window where you could say he maybe should have brought him on there. But then Liverpool made it 3-2. By the way, by the player who's playing in his position. Szoboszlai. So then it goes 3-2, and Leeds don't score again till the last kick of the game.
You're talking about
there's no way.
You're talking about Mo Salah like he's just any player. We're talking about one of the greatest players ever to grace the Premier League.
But people are criticising the manager for not bringing him on.
I'm not criticising. I'm not criticising the manager. I'm understanding the frustration of Mo Salah. Wanting to come on the pitch. I've said he's wrong. I said he's wrong for the way I still think he's wrong for coming out and said that. So I agree with that point. But I also understand that the calibre of player he would want to play, he would be frustrated.
We've all got that frustration.
Correct.
But when we're looking at the manager and there's people out there, we should bring him on, without looking at the context. So West Ham...
You wrote in your column 2 weeks before, he's got a week, he's got the weekend to save his job. So you've had that opinion on the manager as well. Where are you going, Thierry?
I'm just massaging him.
So let's keep going. That is lovely.
Right? Carry on.
Right. So we're talking about 3 games in a week.
Yeah,
right? Let's break this down in terms of a tactical and a manager, what he's supposed to do. Right.
Go on.
Away at West Ham, he leaves Mo Salah out. Okay. Liverpool are winning the game by 1 goal. Yeah. Until the 90th minute. Yeah. Until the 90th minute. You wouldn't bring Mo Salah on at 1-0. I wouldn't. Why would you bring Mo Salah at 1-0? Because you need to not concede. So again, he doesn't defend and he's not great at set pieces. Liverpool score in the last minute, OK?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the game's over. No time to bring him on. The next game, Liverpool plays Sunderland, OK?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who does he bring on first at half-time when the game's 0-0?
Yeah.
Mo Salah.
Yeah, okay.
So the only time he had a chance to bring him on, he brought him on.
There's more. When you're in a game, and you're a pundit, Jim, you know that there's more than one way to skin a cat, isn't there? So you don't need to just be defensive. You bring an offensive player to change the game offensively also.
Yeah.
Who won?
And he chose to go defensive. You know why he chose to go to defensive?
Go on.
Because the 3 games before that, they conceded 10 goals and Mo Salah was on the pitch for them.
Yeah, we're blaming Mo Salah for attacking and defending.
No, but he's taken the one person out of his team who he allows not to defend.
Guys.
He allows him that privilege.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Do you know what, Cameron? Let's just go to Anita.
I agree with that.
Come with me. Come with me.
We have a game.
We're going to take you over to the Sound Zero. Anita's over there. You've been around these Liverpool fans.